Hello everyone and welcome back to the Unexplored Mojave, the Army of Otters here. And today we're going to be looking at Ranger Station Alpha. This is a location right next to the Boulder Beach Campground, which is the location we explored in the previous edition of the Unexplored Mojave. Now Ranger Station Alpha is kind of difficult to get to because it's nestled in the mountains just north of Boulder City and right on the shoreline of Lake Mead. It's a very beautiful location to get some really great views of Lake Mead. So let's see what this location has to offer. So as I said, this location is just north of Boulder City and just west of the Boulder Beach Camping Ground. So this is a pretty central location within the Mojave Wasteland. Now here we can find Ranger Lineholm, I hope I'm saying that right, who has some very interesting dialogue. So first she will actually talk about the bomber within Lake Mead.
Have you ever heard the story of the bomber that crashed into the lake before the war? Supposedly it's mostly intact, even after all that time.
So obviously the bomber that she is talking about is the same bomber that you, the courier, helps to resurface with the boomers. Now she also has some interesting dialogue about what Ranger Station Alpha was used for in the past.
Ranger Station Alpha used to be the frontline outpost for NCR. When we moved on to the dam, this station has fallen into more a support role.
So as we can see, Ranger Station Alpha used to be the forwardmost position for the NCR, but that was probably a long time ago before the first Battle of Hoover Dam, when the NCR decided to occupy Hoover Dam. Throughout the rest of the base, we can find bedrolls and ammunition and food and water. However, we cannot take any of it because it's considered stealing, but we can sleep in the bedrolls. Inside this tent, we have a bench with a checkerboard, some chips, and playing cards. So I'd like to imagine the NCR troops at nighttime like to drink and like to gamble and play games against each other. Over here, we can find an outhouse that is obviously overflowing. And there's also a really cool poster. I don't know why, but I think this poster is really cool. Obviously NCR propaganda about not eating irradiated food. I just think it's a really cool graphic. But that pretty much sums up Ranger Station Alpha. Now I was reading through some of the notes on this location, and apparently sometimes Lakelurks will attack the NCR here, which I think is really cool. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Unexplored Mojave. If you have any recommendations for the next video, please post them in the comments section below. And until next time.